kind of brought the record back, but it was kind of fizzling out a little bit during that time. But you know, Fat Joe and them still had a team. Jay-Z still had a team. You know what I'm saying? Their teams was always exceptional.
It was at the
You know, but we made it. You know, we took care of everybody down there. Hey, get everybody some food. Don't care what team they like or want to see win. So New York had embraced us. You know, we didn't have nothing to worry about in New York. And the same thing when they would come to Atlanta. We got they back. They didn't have to worry about getting robbed or none of this type stuff. So that was a beautiful era.
Do you feel like the rest of the world will sleep on Detroit niggas and who we was?
Oh, of course.
And our character, what kind of niggas we was, like how we was moving, our mentality, just being stand up niggas and knowing something.
Big Hurt them was doing good as far as Detroit music, but it's just so many things that gave us a black eye. You know, like they made it hard for us because you gotta understand, we the best hustlers in the world. There's more stories about Detroit, the city of Detroit, and Detroit hustlers than it is New York. They got
Shit
13
that ain't never been told.
They got 13 million people in New York City. You know what I'm saying? You got all different ethnicities, and you talk about the Detroit hustle because the things that we did that stood out. And one fact is how young we all was.
And go anywhere.
You know what I'm saying? And go anywhere.
I think that's what started that whole term, like Detroit niggas go everywhere.
Yeah, we go everywhere. That started when I first went to Atlanta. They was like, Rick, talking about Maserati. Yeah.
Oh, them niggas knew Maserati Rick in the A?
Yeah, they knew Maserati Rick in the A.
When you went to the A, niggas was asking about Rick. About Maserati Rick? Them niggas knew about Rick in Atlanta.
Yes.
Back then, before the internet, before all that shit.
Before all that.
Before a fucking cell phone.
1988.
Word of mouth.
No,
That's
1988.
Them niggas knew about Rick.
That's when you had a cell phone, you was selling dope.
Yeah. Damn, that's fire. That's fire. Not even to get back off topic though, right? But I was thinking about some shit when you had mentioned like how Fat Joe, them had and Hove had the
basketball teams,
the record teams and shit, right? But then we talking about just Detroit niggas just moving around and and putting on and representing. I want to ask you something right real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when I was a kid, I heard a story about a video shoot, right? It ain't no negative shit. About a video shoot. I heard one of the biggest artists in the world, to this day, probably the biggest artist ever, pulled up in a Maybach, right? You came to the video shoot and you pulled up in a bigger Maybach. And throw Holmes home, have Holmes fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I want to say his name, you know.
Yeah.
Who was it though?
Is that real? That happened?
No, it was true, but Hove had a 6 deuce. He had a 6 deuce. Great.
Oh,
he
was
had a
cool
platinum,
though.
He had a platinum. That was his color. That was his thing. He had a platinum 6 deuce.
Yeah.
I had 2 though. I got one 6 deuce. Black and burgundy, 2-tone, and then I had one 57S, which is a 57 special.
Yeah.
All white. Only white one in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only white.
So he had the bitch over there. You pulled up 2 of them bitches.
So we pulled up 2, one on each side of him.
They said that nigga asked, man, who the fuck is this? Who shit is this? They like, yeah, this Meech shit.
Fuck my nigga whole stun up.
Fuck me up, man.